Okay, why am I in the Web Center to talk football? Because we're talking fantasy football, that's why. And come September, more than 20 million freakishly devoted fans will sign on, log in, or otherwise crank up their franchises for the yearly NFL sideshow that is fantasy football. Thing is, a growing number of those freakishly devoted types are now female. And as our Brittany Morehouse learned the hard way, some say that's not a good thing. Brittany?
Yeah, that idea first came to my attention when my husband showed me this column online, written by Bill Simmons, a popular sports commentator on ESPN.com. Many people here at Caddy Zone, Cordell, and Bethesda read him on a daily basis. Essentially, his point was this: women are ruining fantasy football. I didn't think that much of it until I was kicked out of a league, allegedly for being a woman. That's when I knew, Derek and Anita, I had to investigate whether fantasy football, is it really sexist?
Time's in right now.
In the newsroom, I don't hide it. Alongside the coffee cup, newspaper, scripts, you might find on my desk reading material for fantasy football. It's my favorite topic this time of year, a game for all, even the ladies.
We got women that know just as much about football as the men.
When I set up my team, being the only lady in the league, I chose the name Beat by a Girl.
I may be a little intimidated to play against a team like that.
Apparently, so was my league commissioner, who dropped me along these lines.
You can't play, you're a girl. I would be extremely offended. Why would you discriminate for gender? It's just pure sexism.
And support from the gentleman?
They're foolish.
It's kind of rough.
Yeah, kind of. So I set out to see if other female players feel the same way.
My team name is QB Wears Prada. Quarterback wears Prada.
Jeanette Castellano is in a girls-only league called How to Beat a Guy in 10 Days. She says, on the contrary, she gets props for her passion.
Some guys that I work with were looking for additional players in their league, and they knew I played, so they asked me to join. And I was the only girl in a league of about 10 or 12 guys. Any guy I meet actually thinks it's kind of neat that I play.
Now she's taken up recruiting.
Women can do anything men can do. If you want to do it, go for it.
And if you're turned down, go for it again. By now, I've found a family in 2 leagues, one ladies only and one co-ed. My next project? To get my husband to heed this advice.
Guys, let your women in.
From Washington sports writer and radio host Mike Wise.
If a woman can get in there, that's a bonding experience. That's like going to Pottery Barn in the spring with your wife. It's kind of the same thing.
Okay, so my story was a little one-sided, guilty as charged. There are a lot of leagues out there where men welcome women, and many other people will tell you I was asking for it by naming my team Beat by a Girl. Reporting live in Bethesda, Brittany Morehouse, 9 News Now.
Great story, Brittany.